You could do the introduction.
Hey?
You could do the introduction.
All right. Hey, guys.
Welcome back.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Grazier Stories at the Riverine Grazier in Hay, New South Wales, Australia. So here is me. My name is Kimberly. I'm a cadet journalist. I'm also 40. And this is Cheyenne.
40.
Yeah, I'm 40.
When did that happen?
Ages ago. I'm now 55.
Day over 21.
Oh, thank you. I know, but thank you.
I'm not telling you all the way in.
Yeah, why not?
No.
So, and this is Cheyenne. She's our wonderful advertising whiz. There is nothing she can't do. And that does include control these microphones, turn them on for me, and just make everything look so pretty.
Otherwise you'd be mute because you don't know how to turn it on, I swear.
I know. I tried to turn it on before and it just blinked at me. Like my children.
We're here today.
What?
That just went so over my head. We're here today to give you guys a little catch up because it's been a while since we've recorded.
It's been a few minutes. Yes.
And we've been busy.
Yeah,
So-
we surely have.
We just come back from the New South Wales Country Press Awards where we managed to swipe 2 awards and 3 runner-up awards, so we're pretty excited about that.
It's pretty good. And I missed out because I didn't go. And Cheyenne and Krista went for a mani-pedi and I was like, ha,
It's fine. We'll
fine.
I'll upload the team photo and I'll Photoshop your head in there.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I have a step.
Also super exciting, we have just launched a digital news app which covers a slightly different region to our newspaper.
Yeah, it's called Backcountry Bulletin. You need to download it. You can find it on Apple iStore, whatever you call that stuff. The young kids will know what I'm talking about here. And also Google Store. It's really cool actually, and what is really awesome is we've had a lot of feedback, which is really nice to know that all the hard work you put into something pays off and people do really like it. Yeah, and so it's so good because there's like, you know, it's like your phone reception. There's a lot of black areas out there, you know, that aren't really covered a lot by the news. So it's nice to give those areas a voice, you know.
That's a good point. So the whole idea behind Backcountry Bulletin was to create a news app that sent real news directly to the pockets of our subscribers. So that eliminates, you know, fake news and alerts getting out there, things that get shared on the internet that are beyond incorrect.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create a reliable news source that could tell you, you know when the roads are closed in your area, you know, when there's I can't think of So anyway,
all that stuff. Yeah, what she said.
Here's Backcountry Bulletin. I hope it's loading.
Yeah.
So it gives us the opportunity to advertise all kinds of things to start with. There's eat, drink, stay, real estate,
Community, news and sport.
It's really great and it works alongside our newspaper. So stories are a little bit different, but you know, they're unique to each area. So our newspaper covers areas in the Riverina like Hay, Griffith, Barranald, Hillston, Deniliquin, and the Moolameen. And the app covers areas in the Hay and Barranald district, Carrathul district, and Central Darling Shire.
Yep, Ivanhoe, Kenya.
All the good places.
Yep.
So it's really exciting that we can offer news now to an even broader range. So we have opportunities galore.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but as usual, we always want your stories, whether they're from Hay, Kenya, Ivanhoe, whatever. We would love to hear from you.
That is the best part. We're also here today to answer some frequently asked questions that we get quite a bit. We're always flooded with questions and
over here.
I'm going to start off by asking Kimberly some questions about editorial.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
As you might know or not know, Kimberly is our cadet journalist. She specialises in interviewing people and getting the most fantastic stories out of quite literally anyone. So,
sorry.
Alright, so what are the Riverine Grazier's hours of operation?
Nice. Well, our opening hours are from 9 to 5 every day. But that is far from the time that Tertia and Crystal will be in this office. Like, they can be in here much earlier. They are on the go all the time, especially on Wednesday, paper day. You know, I roll in at 8:15. The majority of the time the paper's already done. They're like a little production crew here. Yeah, they're all stuffing and folding, Margie, Krista and Tertia, to distribute the paper to our local buyers.
So how would somebody submit a letter to the editor?
Well, you can email us. We have a few different emails. You can email me at admin@thegrazier.com.au or editor, because it's the letter to the editor, so editor@thegrazier.com.au. That would be your best bet. And we really, really, really want to hear from you. We want to hear about your opinions and hear what you have to say. Or you can drop in your written letter to 95 Lachlan Street. Hey, that's us. Give us a call. Do whatever you have to do. Just let us know what you think.
So, on that, my next question is, how would somebody submit a news tip? And what kind of news would someone submit? What kind of news would you take?
Oh, submit anything. You know, if you're unsure whether it's news or not, or whether it's interesting or not, chances are we will find it news and we will find it interesting. So the same thing goes. Call us. 0269 931 002. Come in, have a chat with us. We'd love to see you. We love visitors. Or email any one of us or pop us in a letter. We want to hear from you, and that's the best way. If you're not sure, come down or give us a call.
Now, the next question is, and it is one that we get quite a bit, is how do we subscribe to the newspaper?
So easy to subscribe. You have a few different options. You can call in and tell us you want a physical paper. Like I said before, we love visitors. I love to have a chat. And so call in, let us know all the details. I'll pass them on to Krista. You know, we get the payment, we get the ball rolling, easy done. Also, it's pretty easy. If you want a digital subscription for $8.99 a month, you just pop onto our website. We even have a few YouTube tutorials that you can just watch to see what to do, because sometimes people can get confused. And at the end of the day, if all else fails, call in and see me. You know, we want to help you. We want you to read your news.
Kimberly actually loves when people come in and see her because she'll stop and yap for hours.
Call in.
Another really common question is, how can I get a hold of past issues of the newspaper?
Awesome. So there's a couple of different ways you can do that too. Calling and see me, and we have a backlog at the back, so I can just go and get whichever Grazier you're after. Otherwise, you call in and see us, or give us a call, email us and tell us what you want. You know, like, I would like to see this article from 2011, and we'll do our very best to help you. If what you want is decades and decades old, we have some beautiful bound hard copy books that you can come in and have a look through at your own leisure. You know, they're all bound year by year with our, just old copies of the Grazier. They're really cool.
It might be worth noting here that we are 151 years old at the Riverine Grazier.
Never know what to look at, you doll.
So our main resource is Trove.
Yeah, Trove. The rabbit holes you get into once you're in there. You know, you find something else and you look for something else, and all of a sudden, you know, you might have 4 blasts from the past up your sleeve and you've been reading old newspapers for 2 hours. It's fun. Well, I find it fun.
We usually flick through the past copies, the hardbound books that Kimberly was just talking about, and we just giggle at how much newspapers have changed over the years, and how much just the things that you can even put in the newspaper.
Absolutely.
Over the years. What was I up to? How can I request a reprint of an article?
Well, I would say that you can, come and see us, email us, or do one of those things. Call in and see us, tell us what you want, and we'll do our very best to help you. If it's on Trove, you know, we'll probably direct you to Trove, or if it's something recent, like we will probably have probably close to the last 10 years on our computer. Other than that, it's usually Trove where you would go to, or the old Graziers out in the office.
That's all my questions.
Nice, cool. All right, cool. All right, Cheyenne, your turn, love. All right, Cheyenne, how do people advertise in our beautiful newspaper?
Well, so the best way to do it is email myself or Margie. We both have Riverine Grazier emails. I'm advertising at thegrazier.com.au and Margie is office@thegrazier.com.au. We can both send you off a media kit and that will give you all the details that you need. It's quite confusing to look at to start with, honestly, but I think the best way is to tell us, hey, this is my budget, and we'll make it work.
Absolutely, that's the best way. You know, we're here to help you. You know, if at the end of the day, if you have a problem, communicate it.
Yeah.
You know, like if you say, oh, look, let's, you know, talk brass tacks here. You know, can you help me wrap my head around it? Cheyenne's really good at doing that. You know, give her a call. You know, conversations are so easy to have.
100%. And I think with Backcountry Bulletin still getting off the ground, people don't realise that there's advertising opportunities in both. So, I mean, take advantage of a package deal.
Yeah.
Like, we can throw the two together for such an affordable cost. It is
Absolutely,
awesome.
Yeah, and that's a great option to getting your business or what you want to say out there to a wider audience as well. You know, it's the more people you reach on the more platforms, the better, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what are the advertising rates?
So our advertising rates start at $55 for one ad in one print, and they can go all the way up to a full page. Actually, 2 full pages.
Yeah.
2 full pages is $1,600, which is very rare that we get those, but you know, we can find a budget for anyone.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, special rates, special deals.
Yeah.
You know, if you take multiple ads over multiple weeks, you know, like the sky's the limit. Once again, you tell us what you want and we'll work to accommodate that.
We'd much rather help somebody, you know, get their business out there
Yeah.
for, you know, an appropriate price rather than you know, take their money and run, basically.
And it's so easy. From the price of like 2 large pizzas onwards.
She's got a point.
Yeah. All right. So, what are the advertising deadlines?
This is another big one for us. So our newspaper goes to bed, meaning we send it off on Monday evening. So our content needs to be at our desk and approved by lunchtime on Monday so that it can be in the paper and ready to go. To get the best spot in the newspaper, meaning front page, page 2, back page, are our most popular spots. The ads need to be booked in well in advance. So at the very latest for primary spots, you probably want to have your ad booked in by Friday afternoon. And that way we can place it all on the page on Monday morning, send it all off to the printers, and, you know, by Wednesday morning everyone's reading your new ad.
Exactly. Yeah. So what are your advertising specifications? So how do people know what they can do, what size they can do, what they can put in their ad? How's that all work?
So we've tried to make it as easy as possible because, like I said, reading our media kit can be very overwhelming, and it's better just to message us and say, hey, this is my budget, what can I do with that? So we've really dialed it back. So, you know, we have like a business card size ad, which is the $55 ad. But other than that, we've really just started saying to people, you can have 1/16 of a page, 1/8 of a page, a quarter of a page, or a full page, and anything in between that. Like, obviously, we can be a bit more flexible, but I mean, when you're throwing a heap of different prices and sizes and specifications at people, it can get so daunting. You know, especially when people are just, you know, in here saying, oh, I just need to run an ad, I just need to get my new business out there.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, when you're throwing, all these different, people just like, they just want to say it's going to cost $110, like, and that's all they want.
So at the end of the day, what I would suggest doing, you know, call Cheyenne, have a chat, but if you get confused, call in. You know, if all else fails, always call in, all right? So Cheyenne can open up the Grazier and say, okay, so this is 1/8 of a page. This is what it looks like. You know, she can show you herself. And then at the end of the day, Cheyenne will do whatever you want. If you say, okay, I want a orange background with a blue text and I would like my logo here, I would like this to happen here, she's going to make it happen. You know, basically, you ask for what you want, and anything that you don't know about, ask Cheyenne, and she'll figure it out if she doesn't already know. So how can you track the performance of an ad?
So we don't have ways to track how the ads perform in the newspaper. Unfortunately, that's the only downfall of news advertising. However, in Backcountry Bulletin, you can once a month, we will sign you up to get your statistics once a month, and it will tell you how many people have clicked, how many people have viewed, and how many people have gone onto your website from there, which is actually really cool. In the newspaper, it's a bit different. Obviously, we don't have clicks, but we do like to let people know if there's been any suggestions come back. We like to check in with people the month afterwards and say, hey, how'd your ad go?
Yeah.
You know, were you happy with it? Would you like to run it again?
Like 2 Billy Buttons recently advertised this really cool portable cutlery set. You know, you advertise that one Wednesday, by the next Wednesday you've sold 15.
Yeah.
You know, that's a fairly good gauge of your ad.
It's really cool when you get people coming in and saying, oh, I saw it in the newspaper, so I went and grabbed one before they sold out.
Exactly, that's exactly right,
That's quite cool. Yeah,
exactly, it really is. Yeah. So we want to hear from you, all right? If you ever think, oh, I'd like to know that, or I'd like to see Cheyenne do the chicken dance, or I'd like to see...
You have to pay me a lot of money for that.
Yeah, true.
So.
I'm saving up. Yeah. Or if you'd like to see more podcasts with a particular person, like you want to see Krista's face on the camera a bit more often, give us some feedback. We really want to hear from you.
We love feedback.
Yes, exactly.
We love, you know, during the week when we get people pop in and say, hey, I love this article. You know, when people go out of their way to send us, we got a card in the mail the other day that said how fantastic the Grazier is. And it was just
cool.
So lovely to think that somebody went down the street, bought a card.
Very touching.
Come home, wrote in it, sent it in, like, took it to the post office after that. Like,
exactly.
It's just the littlest things that even people that take time out of their day to send us an email is
absolutely.
so nice. We love
or if I'm out and about, like I was at the Ballerina races, and I'd be chatting to someone and they'd say, I love Backcountry Bulletin. It's really cool. Every notification I get, I click and I read. And it just makes your day. Like I said, it makes your day to know that people are listening and people are enjoying the hard work that all the people in this office put together.
Blood, sweat, and literal tears sometimes.
Exactly. Lots of tears. So,
2 paper cuts.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all out there. I don't know if there's anything else.
Don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm already halfway through.
It's just like, bye.
Sweaty.
Kimberly's already turned off her microphone, so I guess that's time for us to go.
It's sweaty in here today. The fan is not really working.
Stop. That is our cue to leave.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.